Madrid have won every game this season. And I'm not going to lie, the football's looking a bit more fluid without Casemiro, you know. Let's look at it. Welcome to FTBL Culture. It's your boy CultureCams. It's the international break. So if your team's on good form, it's the worst time of the year. If your team's on bad form, it's the best time of the year. But I've been taking a look at who's been killing it this season. So I'm gonna give you my European team of this season so far. But first, make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe, and turn your notifications on so you can stay up to date with this amazing content. Let's get into this. We've got the team of the season. So I'm going to give you guys some sleepers. I'm going to give you guys some of the regular heavy hitters. And I'm not going to lie, there has been some people in my list that have missed out just because they are victims of their success. I'm going to be honest, but I'll touch on that at the end. I'm going to start in goal. And this was a tough one because there's been some kind of sleepers. I was looking at the Napoli keeper. I was looking at Brighton, which was suggested by my good friend Lies. He was talking about Roberto Sanchez or something. I'm like, yo, I ain't putting no Brighton players in my European team of the season, dog. What are you talking about? So I'm going to go with Ter Stegen at Barcelona. He has the highest save percentage in Europe. Imagine that, 92% of the shots that are coming, he's saving. It's absolutely ridiculous. And Barcelona have conceded 1 goal this season in the league. 1 goal, and your percentage rate is 92.9%. You are going absolutely crazy at the moment. And not to mention how much of a beneficiary he is for the team with his ball playing ability. Absolutely top keeper at the moment. And to be honest, he's always been a keeper that's been in Manuel Neuer's shadow. You kind of always saw him as like a reborn Neuer. And for a little second, I thought he was falling off. So credit to him for bouncing back. So he's going to be my goalkeeper in my team of the season. At right back, I'm going to go with a player who, funny enough, hasn't even been playing right back. He's been playing left back. And I think you guys know who I'm going to say. He's the most versatile fullback in Europe, in my opinion, and he is a supreme member of my AF club. For those who don't know what that means, it's the attacking fullback club, and he is one of only 4 to sit in this club, and that is Zhao Konsello. He has been excellent this season, as normal, keeping his performance levels high, where some might say Manchester City are maybe not in their peak form as of yet. He has maintained his level, and I mean, he's a walking highlight reel. We know that. You see his assist for Haaland the other day. I mean, Haaland stole the show by doing a flipping kung fu kick like 10 feet in the air, but Cancelo's ball was absolutely ridiculous. Outside the foot. And some are saying he's got the best Trevella, whatever they want to call it, since Ricardo Quaresma. I don't know. That's maybe for you guys to decide. Modric's is pretty serious, so that's a tough one. But I'm going to go Cancelo at right back, and the reason I'm putting him right back is because I really wanted to squeeze this other guy at left back, which I'll get into. So Zhao Konsello, straight in. So I said I'm going to give you guys some sleepers. So this is a real sleeper that I know people are thinking about the big names, the big heavy hitters. No, I'm going to give you a hipster edition who actually deserves to be in there, and that's min-jae from Napoli. The South Korean centre-half has come in from Fenerbahce this season and has been an absolute rock. He's a big unit. He's not bad on the floor. He's quick and he's been dominant. Napoli are actually sitting top of the table at the moment. Dominated Liverpool in the Champions League, which he had a great performance as well. I just think right now Napoli have a good thing going on. And I remember when Ronaldo was linked to them, I'm not going to lie, I was like, nah, that's bad for his legacy. Who's laughing now? Because they are absolutely flying. But back to min-jae, he has been a surprise for me because I'll be honest, or min-jae, because I'll be honest, I didn't know too much about him. But now I'm looking at him and I'm looking like 25 years old, assured, good performances. Let's see how he goes from there, because maybe it could be an 8-game purple patch, who knows. But I'm watching him closely. But right now, he's in the team of the season so far. So that's my first centre-back in this team. The centre-half to partner min-jae is none other than William Saliba. Listen, I can talk about this guy all day. He is an absolute top centre half and he's so young. Arsenal need to tie this guy down to a 5-year super max because he is serious. You just look at him and you think future captain. He just gives you the vibes that he's here to stay and he's here to dominate. Some people are shifters, they're momentum shifters, and he's given me that vibe at Arsenal. Similar to the way Van Dijk came in and he gave that vibe to Liverpool. Instantly improved them, and you can see Saliba's impact on this Arsenal team. Gabriel's performances are looking a little bit better. Everyone around him is just looking a little bit more solid. And again, I've got to reiterate, the guy is 21 years old. He's going to be a France international. Thomas Frank actually after their last game just said, listen, this player is going to the top. And listen, I'm not going to lie. I was all last season, when there was all these debates about if Saliba's coming back, I consistently said in my group chat, Saliba please, Saliba please, Saliba please. United should have hijacked that. But listen, I'm happy with the butcher, but United should have hijacked that. And I'm going to regret the fact that we did not have our eyes open to grab a player like that. Absolutely top centre half. Arsenal are flying in the league. Fully deserved. William Saliba. At left back, it was a bit of a tough one. Had to think about this one clearly because I think, the left back standard is dropping a little bit in my opinion in world football. So I had to think about this one and I'm going to go with Theo Hernandez at AC Milan. I just like him in general. I think he's all-round fantastic. His attacking abilities is unbelievable. He basically holds down that whole left-hand side because Rafael Leao comes inside, does his thing, does his magic, but that left-hand side is Theo Hernandez. And listen, I was just talking about Konsello being in the Supreme AF club. Hernandez, I'm watching your credentials closely. This season, I need to do some shuffling around because some people are getting demoted, some people are getting promoted. So let's see if it's going to be Theo Hernandez. I'm keeping an eye. But I've got 2 Serie A defenders in my back 4. That's Theo Hernandez, slots in at left back. Let's get into the midfield. But at the base of my diamond, I got to talk about this boy. I have to call him a boy as well because he is a boy. And it's Tchouaméni at Real Madrid. What an absolute amazing signing he has been. I mean, some people say we look alike. I don't know about all that. You know what I mean? I ain't claiming that one. But he has been absolutely excellent. What a baller he is. And you got to consider, he replaced Casemiro. It's just unbelievable how he's come in and seamlessly slotted in, and you would think Casemiro never played for the club. 9 wins from 9. Real Madrid have won every game this season. And I'm not going to lie, the football is looking a bit more fluid without Casemiro, It's looking at a bit uncomfortable conversations right there. The football is looking good. Tchouaméni's at the base of it. I mean, he's got to go in, man. He's got the keys for the next 10 years, man. We're going to be talking about the best defensive midfielder in the world very shortly. So, at the base, he's in. Alongside him, just above, listen, I don't care about RCM, LCM. This is a fantasy team, okay? I don't want no tacticians turning around and saying, hey, listen, he doesn't play on that role. He doesn't. Allow me. Please, allow me. I'm going Tchouaméni's teammate, Fede Valverde, who has been, again, absolutely excellent this season. And this is why Real Madrid are such a great club. He has been signed for 5 million. He was signed for 5 million. How mad is that? And he's able to do these things and grow into this role. And Real Madrid are slowly transitioning away from their iconic trio. 2 of the guys in there are part of the new build, part of the rebuild. It's unbelievable. Carlo Ancelotti actually set him a target of 10 goals this season, which some of you might think, Valverde getting 10 goals? Nah, he's not going to get that. He's already got 4 before the international break. So that just shows that he's taken instruction on board, showing that he understands what he needs to do to become a top player and to get to the next level. He's an engine. He gets about the pitch. He's good technically. He put Liverpool in the mud last season. Let's not forget about that in the Champions League final, that ball to Vinny. Very, very underrated player. And I think he's starting to become a fan fave in Madrid and slowly a fan fave on the internet as well. So alongside Tchouaméni at the base of the midfield, just above him, Valverde. Now, alongside him, let's take a trip down to the Premier League. A guy that just does it every single season. And we're getting bored, mate. We're getting bored. He does it all the time. It's Kevin De Bruyne. KDB. 6 assists in the league. Business as usual. I mean, is there much I can really say about him? He's just, you know what I mean, as normal, looking head and shoulders above the rest, preserving himself in the right moment. Doesn't need to even run around anymore. Just let me do a third man run. I'll smack it across the box and somebody's going to get their head on it. Somebody's going to get their foot on it. Typical KDB, big game player as usual. So I don't even want to wax lyrical about him. He's straight in. In the number 10 position, one of my favorite players in world football, Neymar. This guy is currently, for me, the best player in the world. He is playing absolute unbelievable football. Listen, it's the remontada season for him because, let's be honest, a lot of people started to put some dirt on his name. Even me, I didn't put dirt on his name, but I expected more. I said, Neymar, there's no way we're going to be looking back at your career in regret. You are too good for that. And I know people are going to hit him with he's never won a Ballon d'Or, blah, blah, blah. This season, he is showing that he is ready for that charge. The Messi era is probably maybe pushed to the back now. Ronaldo era is pushed to the back. The mantle is there to be grabbed. We know Benzema is going to grab this one. Neymar needs to get next season's one. And he is going into the World Cup on serious, serious form. Brazil are one of the favourites for the World Cup, so it's understandable. He is the man for Brazil. There's no two ways about it. If Brazil are going to succeed, they need peak Neymar. So let's hope, and I'm actually praying, close your eyes and pray right now that this man does not catch an injury, because we're going to miss out on one of the greatest players of all time. And listen, he has already got 19 goals and assists in all competitions. I mean, that is absolutely ridiculous. Let's be honest. That is the most in all of Europe. So not only statistically is he doing it, visually he's doing it. Because I'm not a stat man. I like to watch the game, and he is entertaining me. He's creating, he's dribbling, he's scoring, he's assisting. He's doing it all. Right now, we are talking about the best player in the world, Neymar. See, I was going to go with a 4-3-3. I was going to go with the 4-3-3 until I got into the studio today and I was reminded you're forgetting about one man. I'm thinking, who was I forgetting? And they said, the number 9 at Barcelona, the new signing, how could I forget? Robert Lewandowski, absolute gunman. We know what he's about. And I feel like going in on him is pointless because it's just simple. He scores goals. Like, what else do I need to say about him? But he has effortlessly gone into the La Liga. And if you think about it, a lot of his career, people have been saying Bundesliga tax, Bundesliga tax, Bundesliga tax. This is kind of like when that man in SpongeBob is holding the wanted sign. Because it was I was one of the people that was saying that. But he's killing it. He's a top goal scorer in the La Liga. People said, hey, he can't step into Benz's league. He said, yeah, wait me. Watch me go. And he's doing his thing. So he's got to go in there. Well done to him. I almost forgot about you. I almost forgot, but you're in there. And of course, when I'm talking about a guy that's entering them conversations, he's already in those conversations, if we're being honest. And it's none other than Erling Haaland, the machine, the Terminator, whatever you want to call this guy. 11 league goals. He's en route to break Mo Salah's record with ease. Apparently, if he scores 3 goals every month, he'll break the record. 3 goals. The guy's going to score 6 goals a month. He might actually... Listen, the numbers that we might have to think about that Erling Haaland might get in the Premier League is frightening. It's absolutely frightening. He's come in effortlessly. KDB, you want to send something in? Okay, I'll bang that in. Cancelo, you want to do it outside the ball? Okay, I'll fly kick it, top corner. It doesn't matter. I'll do whatever way. You want to back off me? Max Kilman? Okay, I'll just do right foot, bottom corner, outside the box. Thank you very much. I'm going home with goals. He said it as well. If I have 5 touches and 5 goals, I'm happy. Why else do I need to touch the ball? He's just an absolute He's an android. You're running out of words to say about this guy. And he's not only doing it in the league, he's going Champions League, as I said. He's put Sevilla away, put Dortmund, his old club, away. No emotions, no fear, ice cold. It's Haaland, man. Like, what can we say? So that is my team of the season so far. That is an absolute superstar team, people. That is a superstar team. I'm going to run through it 1 to 11 again. Let's go. Ter Stegen in goal, Cancelo at right back, min-jae centre half with Saliba, Theo Hernandez at left back, Tchouaméni defensive midfield, Valverde, KDB, Neymar, Lua, and Haaland. But guys, let me know in the comments who your team of the season so far is. Let me know the honorable mentions if you can't be bothered to do a whole team. Let me know if there's any hipsters or sleepers that I need to be keeping my eye out on this season. But that is my team of the season so far. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Turn the notifications on so you can keep up to date with this content. I'm CultureCams, and I'm out.